don't break it down too much because I might ought to say reveals your secrets. But how do
It's not
people?
magic.
How do people? And I know all of it comes to do with like suggested stuff. But how do people just like make people go under like these shows where people just like fall asleep? Like that shit flips me
Well,
out.
they don't actually fall asleep. They just um, listen to suggestions. So obviously, so right here, right now, you're concentrating on your breathing, you're concentrating on your heart beating, you're concentrating. You've changed your view. I can't. You're not concentrating on all those sort of things. Like that's just sort of your subconscious mind.
You
Like
could
when you're
you
sleeping.
could be trying to suggest of me right now, but it keeps cutting out, so it's really it's affecting
Oh
it
shit!
because I know they're right here, right now. Uh, but you can have it on me, and you start
No, no,
start start it. Let's
but
go.
no, no. You're not concentrating on your breathing, concentrating on your heart beating. You're not concentrating on any of that sort of stuff, right? It's just it's your subconscious. Um, and sometimes, like when you're asleep, you will sort of awaken to a noise or a smell or something. That's just your subconscious sort of taking over and, oi, wake up, you know.
Hmm.
Um, and it's like some people are a little bit more easily persuaded. Um, and like some people it's a little bit hard. Like regardless of what you hear or think you hear about hypnosis, everybody can be hypnotized. It's just a matter of if you want to be.
Yeah,
And there are some people that it is a little bit hard. They are a little bit more analytical in their thinking,
yeah,
um, and it's like a little guard standing at their subconscious mind, going, you shall. And that's as a hypnotist, we need to work out whether or not you are analytical or non-analytical by certain tests that we do sort of prior to the session. And if you are an analytical person or an analytical subject, so to speak, it's up to us then to keep that little guard busy, so we can actually get or speak to the subconscious.
mm.
And yeah, it just
I, I
I
want
love
you
it.
to
I
get
love
me
this.
like because I feel like I'm an analytical person, and I mean I went to a show earlier this year. I don't know what the hell I don't know what juice I was on, but I was like just my world was kind of spinning, and I'm like I was in the audience, so I was out of it, but I was just like
What?
just
Hang on. Whoa, 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 whoa. You were. Hang on.
I
This
went I
is.
went
This
to
is.
I went to a show. I can't remember the gentleman's name. He wears makeup. Like not like
Oh,
James
they all
Charles
wear
makeup,
makeup.
but like eyeliner or whatever.
You went to a hypnosis
Yeah,
show,
yeah. Some young-ish dude. Maybe he's like in his 30s. He's an attractive
and you
dude.
were listening to it.
So like he was going through it and making someone like talk in the shoe and stuff like that. And like I was just wigging out. Like I don't know what it was, but I was like sitting in the back of my chair like this, like it's just I was like stoned in the corner, and I'm like, "What the hell's
Oh
going on?" Like, and then
shit!
I said to me, "I'm like, I feel so like weird right now. Like, my like world's spinning." And she's like, "What the
Did
fuck
you
are you
go up and
talking
see him
about?"
after the show?
No, no, but I didn't know what that was. But I was just like, I was wigging the fuck out at the back.
Oh my
Is that
god!
is that
Oh,
something that would be like a thing? Is that a thing, or is it just me just being
most
silly buggers?
definitely, mate. Just because you're in the. Oh wow! So much fun at PAX, dude.
Am I very suggestive and manipulative? I mean, manipulative?
No,
Prone to
I've
manipulation.
had. I've been to a show where a lady's been a part of it,
Yeah.
and literally 12 months, nearly 2 years later, we were actually watching a show similar to the show we were in. Um, and to the point where the hypnotist came up and to like the people that he had on the stage, he's like, every time I shake your hand, you're going to have, a mind blowing orgasm. You're going to be, you're going to get extremely aroused and, you're going to get weak at the knees, blah, 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 every time I shake your hand. Anyways, this bird beside me, she's like, oh my God. I'm like, what? And she goes, holy shit. And I'm like, what? And she goes, I'm so wet right now. I'm like, what? What?
No,
What?
no way.
Because she remembers the time where she was up there, she got hypnotized and she shook his hand. She's remembering this. And I'm just going, Okay, because like she's like a really cool friend. Like that's it. There's like I think she was actually my RE teacher back at high school. But anyways, it was just so weird. And she's like, I remember that. So to me, you were so engrossed in this hypnosis. I pretty much guarantee you were hypnotized in.
Yeah, but
Like
what the hell? Like, what? Dude, I was wigging out and I was like rocking back and forth like
oh wow.
I was like there. I was there in state, but I was just like a zombie. And I was like, what the hell's going on?
Wow.
I didn't speak to him, but like I was so
That's
confused.
really cool.
So
That's amazing. But hypnosis, obviously, the subconscious mind, like a lot of people, like look at bloody McDonald's and Hungry Jack's, like their slogans, the burgers are better at Hungry Jack's. Like if you go up to anyone and say, "Hey, if I said the burgers are better, what would you think about?" And they go, "Oh, Hungry Jack's," and you get something that looks remotely like the golden arches of the McDonald's logo, people will go, "Oh, McDonald's." Like it's just a visual thing, it's a sound thing. It's just, it's like, you obviously drive. Have you ever sort of been driving? You're like, oh, I missed that server, or I missed that, you know, just had that bit of a blank.
yeah,
Like you've been in a hypnotic state. It's like, oh, I could go on for years about like it's amazing. And given that I can use that as a tool to help people, as I said, with the smoking, with fears, with phobias, with certain addictions and all that sort of stuff, is just freaking amazing. And I absolutely love it. But